My dear students, warm greetings for a wonderful day. Let us move on to the next presentation on A03, Writing for Academic and Professional Success. In this presentation, we are discussing what academic writing is and also what differentiates academic writing from a non-academic writing. That is the characteristic features of academic writing. Academic writing generally refers to all writing tasks assigned to students for a purpose of study. It includes all kinds of writing related to academic subjects. The writings by scholars, teachers, students, academicians, all these come under the title of academic writing. Now, the features. There are certain characteristic features that make academic writing different from the other kinds of writing. Even though the tasks given in different genres are different nomenclatures are like essay, book review, report, project, case study, and the like are given to students. Depending upon the disciplines and departments, there are certain common characteristic features for academic writing. These include the tone of seriousness. The first one, the tone of seriousness. Academic writing is a serious kind of writing, highly formal in nature. That is its first characteristic feature. It is expected to be objective. And so, unlike creative writing, the writer's personal feelings, viewpoints, thoughts, and such things cannot be included in academic writing. It is highly serious in its tone and it is very formal. You will find a formal language in academic writing, which includes signal words which are indicating the organizational pattern of your writing work, technical and formal vocabulary, and it will have words less frequently used in informal conversation. We will find technical terms and words typical to the discipline. The other day when we were discussing the steps to begin writing academic essays or reports, we mentioned about mastering the terms related to our discipline. Such terms are expected to be used in an academic writing. So, it is highly serious and formal in nature. That is the first characteristic feature. No personal opinion can find a place in an academic writing unless it is demanded by the situation. For example, if a journalist is writing about a particular person or about a particular incident, there, if his personal opinion or observation has a relevance in that particular topic, that subject, it can be used. Otherwise, the written material must be objective. There is no room for any personal comments over there. So, it is highly formal, it is objective, the language is formal, which includes signal words which indicate the organizational pattern and also the technical terms related to your subject. Now, a sense of responsibility is assumed to be working as a guiding force in academic writing. It is often subject to scrutiny. The academic writing is often subject to scrutiny for their precision, accuracy and objectivity. These are three things which the scholars check in an academic writing. Therefore, academic writers are not expected to make any subjective value judgments or categorical remarks and use of information from unreliable sources. These are not expected from academicians. Then, as suggested earlier, specific objectives and purpose must be there behind every academic writing. Every academic writing task is to be completed following certain processes, which includes identifying the audience, to which type of audience you are writing the particular material, the target audience. Then a well-established purpose is to be very clearly mentioned. Ideas are to be generated. They are to be put in a logical order. Thus, a first draft is to be formed. Then there must be a revision for improving, correcting language errors, and then a proofreading is to be done meticulously. All these processes are to be strictly followed, strictly done before making an academic writing. Generally, articles published in magazines, newspapers and websites are categorized as non-academic writing. Then, coming to references, all academic writers depend upon references. That is to establish their viewpoints and to support them. Please remember, we already mentioned while mentioning reading and writing as a process to initiate academic writing. It was earlier mentioned that you are joining a conversation, continuing conversation, where you are adding your opinion to the comments and comments made by scholars, academics who have commented on the subject before you. You are just giving it a continuity. So, of course, there will be references in academic writing. In such references and also quotes from credible sources will be made. While making such references, we always depend upon, or we must depend upon, reliable and credible sources. In such cases, religious books and magazines and newspaper articles and websites are to be carefully avoided, so that because the information we have in them can be altered by anyone and everyone. They are not much reliable. So, referencing is to be made from a reliable and credible source. That is a feature, characteristic feature of an academic writing. Then, It will have a very clear introduction. In the introductory paragraph, we will clearly mention the purpose of writing on the particular topic of selection. Then, in the body paragraphs, we will provide ideas and statements which are supporting the main idea. We will be consistent throughout in dealing with the topic. Then, it includes precise figures and colloquial expressions. We can see such expressions and precise figures in academic writing. There will be a bibliography, works cited and notes, and a clear conclusion. These are the characteristic features of an academic writing. Now, let us discuss about non-academic writing in detail in the coming presentation. For the time being, take care, stay happy.